I'm Hobo Salad, and I saw Hobo with a Shotgun. It is directed by Jason Eisner, written by John Davies, and if you haven't seen this movie, I will spoil it for you. This was requested by a Patreon. If you'd like to fast track a movie review, you can do that at patreon.com/ASEPresents. On with the review. This movie starts, we're meeting a hobo. He has a shopping cart, and a guy just rudely drives through the shopping cart, and the shopping cart explodes, and there goes all of his stuff. I'm just thinking, this is super rude. I couldn't have done this. I would never do this. Run through a homeless man's shopping cart. Then, to put salt into the wound, the guy comes out of his car. You suck, homeless man. You suck, 'cause you're a hobo. You suck. I'm just thinking, dude, the difference between a person and a homeless person is the home part. They're still a person. But whatever, we're in crime city, we're in scum and villainy city, we're in terrible circumstance city, we're in the worst city ever, where there's litter everywhere. There's prostitutes, we got pimps beating up on their hookers, just everywhere, all over the place. There's this one particular hooker though. Her name is Abby. I like her. Wanna know why? She's doing her hooker thing. There's a client. Hey, I'm gonna make demands. You better do this quick and easy. Come in my car right here, right now. I'm gonna give you less than I usually get. And because I'm such a terrible person and I don't respect you at all, I'm not even sure if I'm gonna pay you or something, or maybe you'll die. She got the I'm gonna die vibes from him. Luckily, the hobo is there. Hey, don't do that. The hobo keeps getting the worst punishment I've ever seen. Everyone keeps beating up on the hobo, and now the homeless man is bleeding out. He has something carved in his chest, and this Abby chick is helping him. And immediately, I love the relationship. It's so endearing. I want this homeless man to survive. He hasn't been on a bed in a while. He seems to be a wild animal. He compares himself to a wild animal. There's a thing about bears. Abby has this bear pillow, she has this bear shirt, and she gives it to this homeless man. The homeless man be like, you know something about bears? Bears, you gotta keep them in the wild. You can't keep them in captivity. You gotta keep them in the wild. And I think that reflects on him, the homeless man. He views himself as a bear that cannot be kept in captivity. This homeless man needs money. He needs money so bad that there's this guy giving him $10, $20 to do degrading things on tape, such as eat glass for $20. He goes to the pawn shop, and then there's this robbery that occurs. And here is the breaking point, the snapping point. At this moment, before the hobo is grabbing the shotgun, he's looking at the shotgun next to him. You know he's gonna grab the shotgun, that's the title of the movie. But before this point, he's been beat on, he's been disrespected, he's been abused, he's been violenced, he's been all the sorts of the ringer. He's been through the ringer of homeless life. And here he is. He's here to make a decision. And the movie lingers on this decision. It lingers on the shot of the shotgun on the wall, and then he grabs the shotgun and he shoots everyone. And then he goes around, starts shooting everybody that has done dirty to him. It's treated him terribly, treated him poorly. But of course, this brings up the attention of this guy. I'd say he's like a crime lord. He's very crime lordy, and his sons are the terriblest people ever. One of the sons got killed, and then there's another son, and also the son steals Abby, and so the hobo is like, I gotta go get him. I gotta go get her. I gotta go grab her. And then the hobo gets caught, and then Abby has to go save the homeless man, and then they team up, and then they get out of their situation. And during this entire time, I love the amount of hobo shooting people. And what's fun is I really like the character study of the homeless man. he seems to have changed a little bit. He seems to be more assertive by the end of the movie than the very beginning. And Abby seems to have changed. She has dreams of being a teacher. Abby's character progression, she doesn't really stand up for herself that much, but by the very end, when she goes berserk, she does stand up for herself. I'm just applauding her. I'm like, oh my goodness, Abby, I love you so much, even though you keep getting kidnapped by people, and they keep stealing you, and they keep stealing the homeless man, and it's sad. But the ending is happy, except for that the homeless man is dead, and so is Abby. I guess that's not a happy ending, actually. I thought it would be happy. I was really holding on to the hope that the end would be super happy, that Abby and the homeless man get to be alive, but no, there is this whole shootout thing that happens at the very end, and the homeless man gets got, and so does Abby, and everyone's dead, and that's the end of the movie. It makes me sad. This is a fun, exciting movie to watch. I'm so glad that I got requested to watch it. I thought the guy who was the homeless man did a great job. Everybody else did a great job with their acting roles. I felt excited while watching this movie. I was big ol' hype. This is a very fun gun movie. Is it a gun movie? I mean, you have one homeless man versus a bunch of guys with guns. And the homeless man always wins because he has a cool shotgun, and the shotgun's cool. And there's fun different ways to use the shotgun, such as shooting it or shooting it. Oh, and this really, really fun, exciting way, the newest way he can use a shotgun, shooting it. He shoots all the time. I love it. Man, what else do I have to say about the movie? Oh, it's very colorful, very vibrant. I'm a big fan of the vibrancy and the energy of this movie. It's so fast-paced. And also it ties itself well together. There's this guy in the manhole cover around his neck at the very beginning, and I was very confused by the end of what that could mean. But by the end of it, then it was actually the hobo who got the neck thing again. He got the neck treatment. And oh wow, that's the popo. They're coming for the homeless man, because being a homeless man is illegal. They're coming for me, actually. I better go quick. Well, anyway, there's this big bad boy man. He's the boss man who had the sons, and then his favorite son got killed. And I do like how he is eventually taken down a peg by the homeless man. It's like, yo, you suck. You're a terrible father. And like, yeah, he sucks as a father. Yeah, say all these things to him because you might die, and then he doesn't die. And I'm like, oh, he doesn't die, and then he dies. That makes me sad. I like this movie a lot. I highly recommend it. Of course, there's a lot of gore, but it's fun. It's fun. It's tasteful, I guess. So I gotta give this movie a solid 7.3 out of 10. If you like this review, watch another one. The algorithm really likes that. If you want a fast track a movie review, you can do that for $20 days on patreon.com/ASEPresents. And if you'd like to help support the daily grindiness of all them daily movie reviews, you go to this link tree, find the way you can help support the daily grind of all them daily movie reviews, so you can go here. And until next time, in Salad Saw, I see you later, my salad croutons, big bits.